We are checking in with the Debt Diva ahead of Halloween. Happy to have you here, Tony Husbands.
Thank you for having me.
So you always have terrific tips on how to save money, and I know a lot of people might be a little bit scared because Halloween's coming up and it could be an expensive holiday.
Yes, actually Halloween is one of the 8th highest spending totals for our winter holiday. So yes, you can actually really put a dent in your budget if you're not careful.
Well, I think there's a lot of pressure to spend money now on Halloween. There used to not be so much pressure, but there is.
And the lion's share of the spending is going to be in your costumes, actually. So the average spending total for Americans actually is about $80. But if you're dealing with like multiple costumes or really getting into your Halloween festivities, you really can push that average up.
Right, because back in the day, you could just maybe even make a costume, and now everything's so elaborate.
It is.
Do you have any tips?
Well, it's important to think about, especially with costumes, if you want to save some money, doing some costume swapping, because a lot of times those costumes are kind of the one and done variety. So you can really get around with switching your costumes or sharing those or among
a neighbor. Okay,
right.
Got that one. And then what about candy? That's the other big expense.
Right.
And candy prices are up this year.
Candy prices are up, and so if you really want to do some really serious damage to your savings budget with your candy spending, you want to plan ahead. So you want to shop around, look for sales, take advantage of coupons, and then also think about shopping in bulk. That's a way to bring your candy prices down.
And it's good to do it now or wait to the end, because that's my big issue. Are they going to lower the price?
And that's kind of a challenge that you don't know, you never know. So it's best to kind of take advantage of the opportunities that you have to save money with sales, with shopping around, with doing some comparison prices versus having to do what you can at the last minute.
And then of course there are the parties. Some people prefer to go to parties versus going out and trick-or-treating. So what's the advice there?
Well, I am a big proponent of celebrating with your community, because it's not only is it fun, it's a great way to meet your neighbors and get around with your community, but it's also a cost saving. So you don't have to throw your own private party and shoulder that share of that cost. You can save that and get out and network with your community.
So everybody takes a share of it and brings something like a carry-in, or what are you thinking?
You can definitely do that, or even better, you can look for community organizations that are hosting parties and just join in the festivities there.
Sounds fun. Happy Halloween. Thank you.
Same to you.